Hello learners, welcome to the class. Now we are going to see an example for inserting a column chart in Power BI. For this, open the Power BI desktop and go to the Excel workbook if your data is in Excel format, or if your data is in CSV format, go to this get data and select text/CSV. Now I have a sample data in Excel. So I'm going to use the Excel workbook and this data called sample data Power BI. The data set is getting connected with Power BI. So here you can see the number of sheets available with the given Excel workbook. I have table 1, cover page, data, dates, monthly targets, etc. I don't want all these sheets to be imported into Power BI. I just need only this data sheet. So I'm going to select this data, this checkbox we need to select. Suppose if you want multiple sheets in a given Excel workbook to be selected, you can check this remaining checkbox like this you can check. But as of now, I don't want the other worksheets. I just need only worksheet in that workbook called data. In right hand side, you can see the preview of the data set. So right now, I'm not going to do any transformation. This we will discuss in the later videos. Here I'm going to load the data which is there as such. So there is no missing value in my data. There is no transformation is required. The data is perfect and clean and ready for analysis. So I'm going to click load. The data set is getting loaded here. It may take a little time based on the speed of your computer processor and also the size of the data. Here the data set I have chosen contains around 3500 plus rows, so it took a little time. So here we can ensure that under the data tab the data is loaded. The workbook contained the sheet called data and that is getting imported into Power BI. So if you select this icon, if you expand this icon, you can see the name of the variables which is available in our data set. So the sample data set contains brand, date, price per unit, region, retailer ID, state, and unit sold. So here we will create a sample a column chart. Before that, let us understand these three icons which are important to learn Power BI. There are three icons in the left side of the build visuals. So here the first one is report view. So we are in the report view only. In report view, we will be creating the dashboard. So this is where we create the dashboards, the report view. And the second one is table view. It looks like a grid. It looks like a table. The table view, if you select, it will load the data set you have loaded. So it will show your data set. It contains retailer ID, and so on. So the data set will be shown in the table view. And the third one is model view. In model view, you can see the number of sheets you have imported into Power BI. In this case, I have imported only one sheet from the Excel workbook. So that is why it is showing only one small window like this. If you have imported more than one Excel worksheet, then all those sheets will be appearing separately. Now moving on to the report view where we want to create the visuals. First of all, we need to give a neat name or a headline for the visuals. So for this, we can go to this uh, menu called text box, select this, and you can see a text box appears here. Let us resize this as such, it appears like a title. So here I have resized. Now we need to add text to it. So here, if you double click this text box, you can see the text box opens with a cursor. Let me give a name for it. I'm going to give it as column chart. By default, the size is very small. It has only the 10 font size. Let me increase it by selecting this and come to this font size. It is as such you do in MS Word, how you increase the font size. The same thing here also we can do. So let me put it to 24 or 28. Okay, even we can increase. Yeah. So 36 looks good. Then we can also change the font name. Just select this and then go to this place and change it. And also we can put it into the center by selecting this center icon, and we can change the color of the text. Let's say I want to give this particular color. So here the color is also changed. Now we can also change the background of this particular thing. For this, the option is not available here. So we have to come to this format text box option. The moment you select this text box, here the format text box is enabled. Otherwise, it is not appearing. So here it is not appearing here. So if you select this, then the format text box will appear. Now we can go to this visuals. Under visuals, the size and style. Just come down, scroll down. Now select the visual border on. So a border is created. Then we can also select shadow on so that the title looks like a shadow effect. Then we can also fill the background. If you select this icon, then the color menu will be opened. Otherwise, it is not expanded. So you need to select this half triangle symbol so that the menu is expanded further. Then select the color. So I want the background color will be little lighter. So let me go with this. So here the chart is, the headline is created. Now the headline name is very, it's not looking good. So now I have changed back to black font color and the background color is sky blue. So here it looks like, a kind of a title is created. Now let us go to the main part. Let us insert a column chart. So come to the data, then select the two variables for which you want to create the column chart. So in this data set, I want to compare how the sales or how the prices are happening between the regions. So select this checkbox region, then select the second variable price per unit. So by default, a chart is inserted here, if you notice here, but it is a staked bar chart. But I want to insert a column chart. So select this, then come to the right side, come to the build a visual menu. Under this, you select the column chart, the clustered column chart. Here you can see the clustered column chart. Now it is the inserted. Let me resize this so that it looks better. So the chart is inserted here now according to the region wise. So here the price is high in west and in north it is very low when as per the given data. And let us insert one more column chart here. Now I want to compare the number of units sold according to the region. So I have selected the units sold and region. Again, the default clustered bar chart appears because Power BI understands the data automatically with its artificial intelligence features, and it inserts suitable charts. But we have the option of changing it according to our requirement. So I'm going to insert a staked column chart for this. So here the two types of column charts are inserted. But the thing is, the title of the chart, the axis, and the label values are very tiny, and it is difficult for the readers to understand. So let us make it more clear so that anybody who sees the data without much explanation, they themselves can understand. So that is the main purpose of Power BI. It is used without much explanation. The users, the learners, the listeners can understand what the data is trying to communicate. So let us make a formatting here. So first of all, select the chart in which you want to make the editing. So select this first chart, then select the title. Double click the title. The title is by default, it appears sum of price per unit by region. But I'm not interested in this title. So I'm going to put it as price per, I'll put it as like this, region wise, okay, region wise pricing. Then, so here, the moment you started editing the title, here the format of that particular title is appearing here. So, I'm not interested in this font size. I want to insert this Arial black, or let me give Arial. Then the font size is 14. I'm going to increase it to 18. Then it should be in bold. The text color we can change here. The text color, I'm clicking more color and I'm going to insert a green or a little darker green. Okay, let it be a bright green. Okay. Then you can use the horizontal alignment. I'm interested in this central alignment. So here you can see the title has been changed, but still the x-axis and y-axis and the labels are, that the font size are very tiny. The same thing. Now I'm going to double click this y-axis and make it as price per unit. I'm customizing the x-axis title and y-axis title, and the same thing again. I'm going to use the font as Arial, and the size is increased to 20, and here also we can adjust it. Then let it be in black color. So the region, again I'm selecting it, and I'm coming to the text format. Select the font size you want and increase the font size as you wish. Then you can change the color if you wish. I'm making it as, already blue is there, so I'm putting it as violet. Okay. So now the labels are very tiny now. So let us increase the label size. Again, select the labels and come to the font. Then select any one of the font size, increase the font size, and I'm making it as bold, and the color can be chosen from this color. Okay. So here the editing is completed, but still we can increase the visual effect of the given chart. So for this, again select the chart, then only the formatting option will be enabled. I'm selecting the visual border on and the shadow on. So here this is an unformatted chart, column chart. I have not done any customization with respect to the visual aspects, but here I have done some visual effects for the given chart. So it looks much better when compared to these two charts. The left side chart is customized according to our requirement, and it looks more appealing than this one. So this is how we can make the uh, chart to be inserted, and also we can make the chart more presentable, and without much explanation anybody who will understand the given chart in a better way. Thank you.